Yeah, I've been composting, I think, since like 2007 or so.
Matt Spidell has been composting in his backyard in Point Loma for almost 10 years. He's here with his sister-in-law, Pauline Martinson.
Produce compost that we can use.
She also happens to run I Love a Clean San Diego, a nonprofit that advocates composting.
And it's a pretty simple system. You just take your food scraps from the kitchen, put them in your bin, throw them on top.
Spidell says it takes about 6 months for the compost to turn into soil, which he uses for a small vegetable garden.
So yeah, it's a win-win because it diverts material from the landfill, and then you get to use it to improve the soil that you grow things in. And I've used it just for plants, and I've used it also for the garden.
Spidell has enough space to compost at home, but for the thousands of San Diegans who live in apartments or condos, there's little choice but to throw your banana peels and apple cores in the trash.
Organics in landfills are really contributing to that greenhouse gas emission.
Pauline Martinson says organic waste in landfills produces methane, and methane has more than 25 times the impact on climate change than carbon dioxide.
By composting and also not putting organics in the landfill, we're helping reduce our greenhouse gas emissions.
This fits in with two of San Diego's most ambitious environmental goals, the Climate Action Plan to cut greenhouse gas emissions in half by 2035 and to produce zero waste by 2040. If you want to see the progress San Diego is making with composting, look no further than the greenery at the Miramar landfill.
Thank you so much.
Ana Carvalho is the city's composting specialist. She explains how the process works.
And as soon as they dump, we cover immediately with more green waste. That's to control odor, avoid the birds, and start mixing the product, the green waste, with the food waste to start the compost.
The food waste here is commercial. It comes from grocery stores, a few restaurants, and the military. As of last week, state law requires cities to divert organic material from landfills. San Diego's been doing that for years, but organics still make up the largest portion of landfill material, 39%.
There's a lot of it to do, yeah. So we compost about 10,000 tons of commercial food waste. We have about 80,000 tons of commercial food waste being disposed in San Diego. There is a need for more infrastructure to process food waste, and that's something that the city is researching, potential opportunities, and encouraging private sector also to step up and come up with the solutions for that.
The list of challenges is long. The city has 21 different waste haulers, and it's hard to pressure all of them to start picking up kitchen waste at people's homes. And there's the issue of cost. San Diego is one of the only cities in America to offer free garbage collection for single-family homes. Despite calls by some for San Diego to start charging for waste collection, the city's politicians have been unwilling to go there. So for now, it's up to people like Matt Spidell to find their own ways to compost.
Yeah, it doesn't even smell. Go for it. Doesn't even smell, Pauline, I promise. Should smell like a forest.
Smells fine. Smells fine.
Andrew Bowen, KPBS News.
Supposed to smell like a forest.